ebooks, digital downloads, or billing clients for services, Samcart is where you get paid for whatever it is that you do. At Samcart, you can sell anything and everything using our library of pre-made templates that have been used to generate billions of dollars in sales. Bring your sales page to life with the drag and drop builder. Offer your customers more ways to pay you by selling payment plans, subscriptions, bundles, and even pay what you want offers. You can sell your products as one lump sum or break up those payments into smaller chunks with payment plans. You can grow your recurring income with built-in subscriptions. And these are just a few ways that Samcart makes it easy for you to get paid for what you do. And now built into every single Samcart account is the brand new Samcart Courses, the perfect solution for securely delivering your video courses, ebooks, and memberships all in one place. And it is built right into every single Samcart account. With the new Samcart Courses, you can create a robust lesson plan for your students and even drip out the content on your own schedule. You can boost your sales by selling different tiers and bundles of your course. And did you know that right now, over 30% of your students never even make it to the first video? Which is why we developed Samcart's auto-enroll technology, which seamlessly takes your students from buying to learning in one simple step. No lost passwords, no support tickets, just more happy customers getting exactly what they bought every time. But what if you're a brand new course creator? Or you've always wanted to add an online course to whatever it is that you already sell? Then do not miss the Samcart Course Creation Challenge. Over 20 videos and lessons that will help you launch your first online course in just 14 days. You'll learn everything from cameras and lighting to launching and selling your first online course. And whenever you're ready, you can showcase and sell your course on one simple page, built with Samcart's drag and drop editor. Easily create high converting sales pages by adding video trailers, countdown timers, and more. Our mission at Samcart is to put the selling power of the world's largest brands into your hands, multiplying your sales with powerful features like one-click upsells, order bumps, and more. In fact, Samcart's database proves that adding a single one-click upsell increases your average order value by 68%. And next are the order bumps. Just one order bump boosts sales by an average of 31%. Create your first bump, and 1 out of 3 customers is going to hit that add to order button and make you more money. Selling subscriptions? Well, what are you doing about failed payments? Your customers' credit cards are constantly being lost, stolen, or expiring. So what happens when those payments fail? Well, instead of chasing down your clients, we created the Samcart Subscription Saver. Samcart automatically updates your customers' credit cards without you lifting a finger. So your subscription payments come in on time, which lets you focus back on growing your business. And for any advanced sellers doing 6 figures and up already, Samcart has all the tools you need to keep scaling. You can A/B test your product pages in real time and let the results guide you to your next move. You can see which version of your page converts the highest and make more money in the process. Turn your business into a well-oiled machine by integrating Samcart with all of your favorite tools for sending emails, managing contacts, and even doing your taxes. Samcart's integrations let you effortlessly track your return on ad spend, create new customer profiles, automatically ship out your products, and keep your team in the loop with updates and notifications. So let's launch your next course, ebook, mastermind group, CPG brand, or digital agency today. Samcart is home to over 20,000 creators who have sold more than $2 billion of their own products and services on Samcart. You can join them today and see why the right tool makes all the difference. Get started for free today at samcart.com. And what is going on, everybody? We are back. It is Tuesday, which means it is time for another edition of Cart Takeover. I am Scott Moran, the co-founder here at Cart, and with me, as always, is Garth. Is actually Jordan Anderson. Anybody who gets that joke is my favorite person in the planet. Jordan, what's going on, man?
Yo, what is going on? Another Tuesday, another takeover. Here we are.
Jordan, do you get that joke?
No, I'm like,
With me as always is Garth.
I think I'm like 3 years too late past that joke.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you and I are not that far apart in age. I have older siblings though, so I always kind of skewed older. If anybody knows With Me as always is Garth, please be sure to drop it down in the comments. I would love that. Would soothe
Is that a
my
Wayne's
soul.
World reference?
It's Wayne's World
Okay,
reference.
cool.
Exactly, yeah. But it's my very, very favorite. One of my favorite movies of all time as a child. But we are super excited today, Cart Takeover, where we at Cart, the e-commerce platform for creators, take on an awesome, big, huge personality, a creator of online things, and basically break down where are they monetizing, how are they making their money, and where could they do better. That's what we do here at Cart Takeover. So, Jordan, let everybody know. If they hear us say something nice, we do something fun anytime we have like a big takeaway, a big moment like that. And we like to give away free things in the process. Let the people know, Jordan. Let the people know.
That's right. This is not just some random video you're watching on YouTube. This is a live, interactive experience. So if you hear something that you like, any kind of takeaway, any kind of aha moments, type hashtag SC for Sam Cart in the chat, and then you can also next to it type out what you thought was your amazing fact. Like, wow, I never knew that, or I never thought about that. So, but at least you can do is hashtag SC, and in the chat and throughout this whole experience that you're watching, if you have questions about your business, how to grow your business, how to launch a digital online business, especially with Sam Cart, drop it in the chat. We can answer it. We do like Q&A at the end or throughout, Scott? What do you want to do?
Yeah, we always love Q&A. All right, everybody, we are here for Q&A. So definitely be sure you guys have questions. We'd love to answer them as we're going on. Drop them in the chat down below. But yeah, if you hear us say something particularly intelligent, if we stumble into something smart, then drop in the chat with hashtag SC. We like to go back through the comments after these things are done and give away free stuff to one lucky person who drops a big aha moment in the chat during this call. But Jordan, without any further ado, who is today's lucky creator that we are going to dive in, put under the microscope, talk about how they're making their money and how potentially they could do better?
Okay, so our guest today, our analysis today was Stephanie Gilbert, the social media CEO. It's a pretty big title, so we wanted to, let's take on the challenge of trying to fine-tune and tweak the social media CEO. She is a social media marketer, and a lot of Sam Cart sellers out there are social media managers, marketers themselves. So anyways, to help our Sam Cart sellers figure out how to take their audience from social media into their checkout page and grow their business, like it was a no-brainer for us to choose Stephanie this week.
Yeah, let's dive in. And Stephanie's got kind of a unique business model. It's kind of interesting, right? But let's go ahead. Let's just start with where we always start, okay? Where is this creator sending their most important traffic? All right, so if your people are engaging with you in emails, engaging with you on Instagram, engaging on Twitter, like that, where are you sending those eyeballs? Because you can send them anywhere you want. You can send them back to your homepage. You can send them over to webinars. You can send them back to social media posts. Or, which is our very favorite option, and Sam Cart's top sellers' favorite option, is you can start pushing people towards becoming paying customers of yours, right? And so, Jordan, with that, where is Stephanie sending her most important traffic?
So I think her biggest audience is on Instagram, from what we can tell. And as with Instagram, you can't link anywhere. You can only do link in bio. So that sends it. And let's bring up yours. You have her Instagram pulled up?
I'm up. Let's do it. Yep.
All right. Yeah. Let me show you right here. So So this is probably the main portal, the main first touch, as we like to say in the marketing world. This is the first impression that you see of Stephanie's brand, the socialmedia.ceo. So if I want to learn more, I go to link in bio, and that takes me to this link right here. So it's kind of like, you have your banner image right here. It's at the top, you got classic website navigation. And then you scroll down a little bit, and these are your links. So this is your link in bio. So she has 5 links here: shop for your Canva templates, a directory, free training, free challenge, and then listen, close friends, a no filter podcast. So pretty classical. Like I think this link in bio is pretty typical. Show a little bit of your product, show a little bit of your content, show a little bit of some other platform that you're on. So if you're on Instagram, hey, check out my Pinterest, or hey, check out my YouTube channel. Nothing too out of the ordinary.
Absolutely. Yeah. And what we see again over and over and over again with Sam Cart's top sellers is the first 2 or 3 options at the top of a link tree like this get the most action, and everything else is breadcrumbs. Okay, so whatever's first has better be really, really important. So let's follow the rabbit hole and let's go see where does this take us right here. Shop Canva templates for social media managers, right? So I click on this and I go to what is essentially this website here, right, is built with Squarespace, correct, Jordan?
I think so. Yeah, we looked at the code, said Squarespace at the top, so
Yep,
that's
built with
all we have to
Squarespace.
assume.
We scroll down here. We've got a lot of things to look at, right? A lot of different buttons, a lot of different rabbit holes that you can go down from here, right? Let's just take a look. I don't want to spoil it too much. We have it on a later slide, but there are a lot of different things on this page that you can click on, right? And it's not overly abundantly clear where to go next, right? I keep kind of scrolling down, and now we have sort of like, okay, now we have,
even more options.
Templates. I scroll down, there's more templates. This is the Down to Earth collection, which after some time on our site, now I kind of understand. These are all sort of design styles, and I can buy the social media proposal template in this style. I can buy the services and pricing template in this style. And these are Canva templates that she sells for $39, $33, or you can buy sort of this bundle of them over here on the left and sort of get them all in one go for what I believe is like $199 or something. But again, let's keep following this breadcrumb here, right? So we went from Instagram, one click to the website, one click to that template, looked around, kind of trying to figure out what I want, right? One more click to get me to this page right here. And so let's just assume I'm in, okay? And I'm reading this and I think, wow, that's a lot of cool, awesome graphic design, options. I'm going to click add to cart. What just happened, right? I clicked add to cart. I get a thing that says added, and it's like nothing else happened. What you might not have seen because it's really small, okay, is I got one little dink added to my cart up in the top left. So now I need to click again. I believe that's click number 5, and takes me to this shopping cart page. Again, this is just Squarespace. If you're using Squarespace for your e-commerce, you're already in over your head, okay? You're already at the point where someone is so many clicks deep and they're not even close to buying anything yet, We know for a fact that every extra page load that you put in someone's way is a humongous detractor from your sales. In fact, we did a huge split test on Samcart. Jordan, bring me back to like relatively full screen here because this is a good one.
I got you.
We did a big split test with a bunch of Samcart's top sellers and basically said, okay, people who are selling with 2 pages, right, which is really common, right? Sales page, checkout page, just 2 pages. Let's bring that to 1 page using a special Samcart page, using what we do best, sort of bring everything into 1 page, and see what did that do to conversions? Just going from 2 pages to 1. Okay, and having 1 page converted 24.9% higher than having 2 pages. Now over here, Jordan, how many pages deep are we right now? 6?
Yeah, it was like 6 clicks. Like this. If you will go back to a previous takeover, we did Becky and Chris. This was they are on Squarespace and they had the same exact checkout issue. Like, hey, yeah, they're selling their products, but again, it goes like click, 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 and then you finally I hope you make it to the checkout process. I think for the Becky and Chris one, we calculated 9 clicks from
it was 9 clicks.
Welcome to the website to thank you for paying.
So let's keep going. And again, this is not like Stephanie's fault. She built a site on Squarespace. Squarespace is nice for building websites. Our contention is it's not built for e-commerce. It's not built to make you, Stephanie, more money, right?
Scott, folks in the chat, if you're not a Samcart customer, what website platform are you using right now? Are you using Squarespace? Are you using Webflow? Are you using Wix? Drop it in the chat. Tell us what platform you're using. We're always kind of curious, how are you hosting your homepage?
Yeah, for sure. And you know what? Not a lot of people use Samcart for their homepage either. We got tons of Squarespace users and Elementor and Wix and, any kind of page, website builder, whatever. It's at some point, it's time to turn it over to Samcart for the e-commerce side. And we're starting to see that exact pain over here with Stephanie's stuff. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and start buying, right? So I got to put in, my email address and click continue. Now I put in my debit card details. And then I finally review and finally purchase. I think it's like 10 or 11 clicks deep, just to then get to this page right here, right? Just to then give me a PDF, okay? It's such a simple buying process. What Stephanie's doing here right now, we literally went and bought this from Stephanie, is it goes to this kind of weird thank you page, and then you have to click something that doesn't really look like a button and download this PDF, right? And so, that whole process is just so long. It's so strung out. And if we go back even just to the very, very beginning, it starts on this page right here, which is, for all intents and purposes, just way crowded. You know what I mean? If you are right now If you are leading your best social media people back to a page like this, I guarantee you, you're sitting on a big opportunity to make more money and to grow your business faster just by simplifying the process that you put in front of these people, right? And so, she sells these Canva templates, right? She also has some ebooks and some courses, right? And so if I kind of come down here, let's open up this one course. Again, it's really hidden, really on the sidebar, very tough to find, right? But if I come down here, let's click on, this one's called Meme Mastery. And so now we're going over to a page, a sales page, right? That's built with a tool called Kajabi, right? And it's one of these kind of all-in-ones. We talked about the all-in-one trap not too long ago. But here's a really nice page, right? It looks fine. She's doing a good job. In general, this is a very, very nice page, albeit maybe a little bit long for something that's kind of short. But watch what happens. When you finally get to an Enroll Now button, right? Here's what happens, is it opens up yet another page, right? Yet another page. We're just, even here, the shorter, easier process is still like 4 or 5 pages deep just because of how this stuff is set up, okay? And so then you have all this content over here on the left. It's kind of this weird, unorganized sidebar type thing. And then one of my biggest contentions, really, there are 2 big contentions here with people who are using, again, Kajabi for the e-commerce side of things, right? Is this button right here is, I need to kind of zoom in on this one because it is so important. There's a button right here that says subscribe to our email list, all right? The idea that most people forget to tick that button, right? In which we see time and time again, people who switch over to run their e-commerce on SamCart say that I'm getting customers, okay? But I was only picking up like 50, 60% of them were like people I could reach out to again later because they weren't choosing to subscribe to my email list, right? This button is insane. Absolutely insane. The idea that your customers are going to come in and if they don't remember to click that button, you are not able to reach out to them again about other products that you have, about high ticket services that you sell, about something else that you have. It is a complete waste of time. And then secondly, the thing that you cannot do is you really, really, really cannot. You can with some some really kind of like, what's the word? A shoehorn sort of like feature, stuff like that. But you cannot take this person from a $47 customer to a $100 order, right? It does not happen. These are not tools that are set up. Squarespace, Kajabi, all these tools, they're not set up to make you more money from every single customer, which really brings us back to Jordan. I don't know how many slides. I might have just jumped ahead a bunch in our slide deck.
We're talking about like problems 1 and 2 almost at the same time. So like problem number 1 is no front door. So like let's go back to her just main website, just thesocialmedia.ceo, and the issue was like, where do I go? What do I click on? And the idea is like, okay, I don't really know what to click on, or I don't really know like what's important, or like what are you trying to funnel me towards, or if I'm gonna click on the first button that she has listed there is a listing directory. So she kind of sells like classified ads. So if you're a social media marketer yourself, or you want to get some business, she has like a whole like kind of, not to say Craigslist, but it's a classified ads. It's like a listing directory of all the social media people that are available, all the social media talent that she says. So that's one aspect of her business. But then you scroll down and you see that template gallery, and it just keeps going on and on and on.
Yeah, there's just a lot of rabbit holes. You know what I mean? There's a lot of different places to go explore, which is fine, but it's not where you want to start people out. You know what I mean? When people are just starting out, you want to handhold them, okay? You want to turn that person from an interested, follower kind of person into someone who is paying for your stuff as fast as humanly possible. And that's why we always, all of Sam Cart's top sellers, right? You go from a link in their YouTube description, a link in the footer of their emails, a link in their bio on Instagram, to like one page that sells one thing, right? And then maximizes, maybe even doubles or triples the value of that sale by doing some really kind of intelligent stuff there, right? But that's what we talk about when we say something like, you need a front door. You know what I mean? You need one offer that someone is going to start there and check that one thing out, not bring somebody in and show them all the things you have and say, have fun, go check it out. You know what I mean? Like, that is a recipe for someone just saying, I'm out of here, right? Too many options, too much distraction. There is no front door to Stephanie's business. And I think Stephanie could have many times more customers, right? In her customer list, which we always talk about, the number one asset that you guys can be building as creators is to grow your customer list, make your customer list bigger, right? Doesn't matter if those people have spent $1, doesn't matter if those people have spent $1,000. Grow your customer list. And Stephanie could do that a lot better by having a single sort of like point of entry. You know what I mean? Hey, new subscriber, check out this easy to say yes to front end offer thing that I have here for you. Close a customer, use Sam Cart's awesome features to maximize the profit there, and then you are off to the races.
Yeah, we took a look at her template gallery, and every word that you see listed here is an individual digital product. So we encourage our SamCart users, make as many digital products as you want, but when you kind of put it all on display, when you show the metaphor we kind of came up was like you're in a food court and you have 5 seconds to choose something, and 5 seconds is like the attention span of your website visitor. So when you say like, out of this list, choose one now, go. And you're like, I don't know what to choose, and you're just gonna freeze and you're frozen. So instead, like a quick win would be to just kind of reorganize everything. Just like quickly take, all of this, because these are all individual stuff. The only difference between the case studies in living color or the case studies in delicate and dreamy section is just the styling. They're kind of the same. So that's what we're saying. Just like the quick, easy win was just, this is what your website needs to look like. It's a welcome to social media CEO, and then you just have 4 options. You say, do you want this style, this style, this style, or this style? Like, take the selection process out of, don't give your customers so many choices. Like, when they have too many choices, they just have no idea what to go, where to go, and it just gets overwhelming. And then when your customer's overwhelmed or confused, they're immediately out.
Absolutely. Yeah, you have got to simplify that process down. You have got to handhold people to just think of it as like the front door of your business, right? The front door of your business should be something that is cheap and easy to say yes to, something that has broad-based appeal. There can be multiple front doors, right? That's sort of like the advanced version. But for people who are just starting out, certainly think like, yeah, like, you know what? Someone like Stephanie should have 4 options or 1 option, or, you know what I mean? Instead of 20 different ones.
Yeah, we've got the solution here later in the show. We're going to show you like this is like one simple suggestion, but we have like the actual solution at the very end of the show. Problem number 2, Scott, we're already hitting on it. Like too many clicks. This is the add to cart issue that most Squarespace sites have. A lot of other e-commerce sites have this as well. Like to go from welcome to my site, here's the product, add to cart, click on the cart, checkout, name, email, next page, credit card, add a coupon, next page.
I was like waiting for you to finish the
subscribe, and then check out. Thanks for paying. And it's just like from there to there. Like imagine this. All of her traffic comes from Instagram. What is Instagram first? Instagram is mobile first. So if you are mobile, you have to load up 9 different pages on your phone. Hopefully the Wi-Fi doesn't kick out. Hopefully your LTE, whatever, 4G, 3G, whatever you got, hopefully it still stays intact from the first time you see the product all the way into thanks for paying. So,
absolutely. Yeah. Doron said earlier, she said like, wow, OMG, I got to go count my shop. And she's saying, I got to go count how many clicks, right? And then do that, and then go do that on a phone. Okay. And watch how long. Don't be on Wi-Fi, by the way. Like go get bad cell phone service and try to buy your own stuff. You know what I mean? It is impossible. Okay. And that is why we advocate so much, right, for getting the best tools for what you have, right? Squarespace is a great thing. It's a great tool to build websites. It is not a great tool for e-commerce, right? Kajabi is good at certain things, right? Not good for e-commerce. That's why so many of their top sellers sell their stuff on SamCart, is because you just don't run into stuff like this. You don't run into things where you're hemorrhaging, like of your customers, only 50, 60% of them are actually making that onto your email list so you can keep growing on them later, right? You don't have multiple huge, long, complicated processes with Squarespace to deal with where you're, buying something takes 9 different page loads, right? It's absolutely insane. And so we'll kind of touch on it here in a little bit, but here is what we will recommend here in just a little bit to Stephanie, is something really, really simple, more along the lines of like this, right? One page where we have a great little entry point into your business. People can say yes. And not only and just to be very, very clear, that order does not stop, right? That customer does not stop at one product. Okay. We'll talk about the power of that, right? But if you guys want to change your business forever, you want to multiply your sales, then you've got to find ways to make sure that someone is not buying one thing and that's it. All right. But we'll get to that in a second.
Yep, perfect. And folks, keep typing in your SCs if you hear something amazing or something you really like. And also drop your questions. If you have any questions about your business, or you want some, you want to be a little selfish, say like, hey, how do I do this with my business? Drop it in the chat. We can answer it. And yeah, I hope you guys are thinking about like, what does my mobile site look like? What does my desktop site look like? What is the order flow from the first time my customers interact with me, which is probably on social media, and they click my link, what happens next? Then what happens next? Then what happens next? Or what do you hope happens next versus what actually happens? How does your actual customers go from point A to point B? So be thinking about that as throughout this presentation. Scott, I want to set you up for the 4X formula.
Okay,
You ready for it?
so this is probably the most important thing that we'll tell you guys all year, right? The 4X formula is a very simple idea, right? And the idea is that what we want to do is I want to help you guys 4X your sales that you're getting right now, right? And I even kind of I want to get myself back up here. I want to help you guys 4X what you're doing by doing two things. Number one, I want to help you get 2 times more customers in the door, right? We've already talked about some of that stuff, how we're going to do that. We're going to shorten up the process from someone discovering you to someone buying something from you. But then I want to make that whole process frictionless, right? I want to make it as easy as possible for your customers to get in there. I want you to build your customer list. Then I want you to 2X what every customer is worth. Okay, because right now I literally went and bought on her Squarespace site, right? I went and bought through the very limited sort of Kajabi e-commerce stuff that she has going on. And it is borderline impossible to buy more stuff. Someone's going to come through, they're going to go through this big whole long process. And if they finally make it to the end, right, they spend $33 or $39 or something like that on one of these templates. And that's it. Someone is highly unlikely to then turn around, go back to your website and do that process again, right? Same thing on the Kajabi side of things. Right? But how can we make sure that that is not where the order ends? Okay. The answer is called the 4X formula. And so let me show you guys a little bit, Jordan. We'll go ahead and just hit slide here. And we'll, I was going to say, we'll bring you.
There we go.
There we go. Cool. So here's the beginning of the problem, right? The problem is you click on Stephanie's link in her bio, right? She takes you, the very first link at the top, right, takes you to this Canva templates page. Okay, and every green button that Jordan, every green dot that Jordan put on this page, right, is something to click on. Okay, look at this. There are 20 different things, and this is after we scrolled down a little bit. Okay, there was a whole top navigation bar. There's just so many different ways someone can go somewhere. Okay, so if Stephanie were to send 100 people, you know what I mean, to this page, she is likely going to convert very, very few of them, right? Probably less than 0.5% would be my guess, okay? And so it is just it's just anytime you give someone more forks in the road, okay, people take less action. They don't go and dive in and look around and poke all stuff. The opposite is true, right? People do not want that. They want to be handheld through a process. So with this many options in front of someone, people are out, okay? They are taking off and they are leaving. Jordan, slide. So what is the alternative, right? The alternative is, okay, listen, like maybe you send people here and maybe 1% of them buy, right? And when they do buy, they're probably going to spend something like $33 and that's it. That's like the average price of one of her templates. Maybe you discover that ebook that's worth like $29, right? But on average, you probably send people here, and because there are so many choices, because it's so hard to buy more things, you know, to come back and place orders, you probably would make about $33 per customer and get 1 out of 100 people to buy, right? I would not want to do this, okay? Instead, how do I double the amount of customers I get and then double what those customers are spending or more, right? Jordan, slide. This is how we do it, right?
Simple.
Imagine this. Yeah, so this is a screenshot of Stephanie's most recent Instagram post. She's talking about one new template that she made, right? One new Canva template. Hey, look at this awesome one. It's super cool, right? Come check it out. I would rather, right, her have a link in her bio that sends people right to a very simple page, right, that is made to sell that one template, right, at $33 or something. They take the same price, don't need to change the price, no big deal, right? But it is instant discovery to opportunity to buy, right? One click, link in the bio, click over, bam, you're on that page, you're ready to buy it right there on the spot. And then what happens next changes everything for creators that are willing to take this into consideration, okay? Jordan, slide.
Go to that Instagram post here. I just dropped it in the chat for you. Let's go to that Instagram post because like I want to show people like this is the kind of content she's making, how it can go from here to a page like this. So it's like she's all about social media. So like if all of her marketing strategy is like content, she's showing off her digital product in content like this on social media. Like
Yep. And then imagine if you could go right from this post, right? Click on the link in the bio, and it would take you to this page right here, right?
Yep.
Hey, you like that new template? Come buy it, right? Here is a very, very simple page, again, built with Samcart, super, super simple. I'm just going to showcase what this Canva template is. It's cheap. It's easy to buy. No big deal, right? It's just, it doesn't need much selling. It doesn't need much here. We can control everything here on the right-hand sidebar. We can shorten some of this stuff up. We can do a lot of things to make this e-commerce experience frictionless and easy, right? And here's where things get really, really cool, right? All those other products, right, that Stephanie, that you own, those are enormous assets when used in the right way, okay? And that's what we want to do here is she's got a product called Meme Mastery, right? Let someone add it to their order when they're buying your newest template, right? She's got a social media services pricing guide. Let someone add that to their order while they're buying your newest template, right? Each one of these templates is part of a bigger bundle, right? Let someone add the entire bundle, right, while they're buying your newest template. And you could see how all of a sudden that $33 order could turn into a $278 order. Now, not everybody is going to say, give me all these things. I want all of these, right? But we know, okay, from Samcart's database that even just one of these order bumps converts between 35 and 40%, meaning 3 or 4 out of 10 customers are going to say, heck yeah, I want to add this to my order, right? And then 3 out of 4 more are going to say, I want to add the second one to my order. 3 out of 4 more are going to add the third one to your order, right? And all of a sudden you can see how these numbers start changing very, very quickly. Jordan, hop back over to the slides because I want to showcase the biggest difference that you can do here, right? Is when it's all said and done, doing things this way, I imagine Stephanie would likely, right, turn into something like $90 per customer, right? She would conservatively probably be able to triple the amount that every single customer is spending just by letting customers easily add other things to their cart, right? If I did nothing else in this entire demo, right, that would be enough. That's it, okay? It would be, let's go from showcasing something in a social media post right to a page that's about what you just talked about, and then give people really slick, easy options to buy more stuff, right? It is crazy, crazy powerful what can be done there on that side of things.
Yeah, it's kind of like the difference between like a Cheesecake Factory menu where it's just like, 7, 8 different pages of options and you're just flipping through the menu open. Like, you get so lost, you have no idea what to choose versus like going to a Michelin star fine dining restaurant where the menu is
bring something.
The menu the menu's 6 inches big and you're just like, hey, I want the fish. And they send you this entire experience. Like they walk you through from the appetizer to the first meal, the second meal, the third meal, all the way to dessert. And you feel like you're taken care of the whole time. You don't feel like you're having to fight for it. You don't feel like you're having to like put all this mental strain. As a customer, you want to be guided through the entire experience. So we really lean on simplicity. We especially like these templates. These templates aren't that complicated. They're not that they don't really require that big of a sales process. Like you can kind of show it in someone's face and be like, hey, that looks pretty cool. I want that. And then immediately close the sale. So there's not this huge process where you have to have like this lengthy sales process or this multiple layers of funnels. You could just go from, and we've talked about this plenty of times here on the Takeover, go straight from social media right to the checkout page. And this page right here, and folks, you can follow this, we got it linked here in the chat. It's the Samcart examples link. I don't feel like I'm lost when I'm on a page like this. I don't feel like I have decision fatigue. I don't feel like, okay, what else is there? Like the what else part is the options right there in the order bumps. That's it.
That's it. Yeah, so let's go ahead and actually do a test order because you know what the really cool part is, it doesn't stop here, right? When we have the right features, and literally everybody can come do this with me. When we have the right features in our toolbox here, essentially, right? Here's what's going to happen. I can go ahead and I can do the test credit card number, which everybody can come do a test order if you guys want to come check this out.
Yeah, go do the credit card number 4242 repeated, and you won't be charged, I promise. But yeah, you can send the email to yourself to see like what the order flow looks like.
Yep. And then I'll go ahead and say, cool, I want to add Meme Mastery, and maybe I want to come down and do the big bundle, and I want to add that to my order. All of a sudden, I've turned in a $33 order into $250 of revenue, right? I'll go ahead and click sign up. And then Samcart's going to deliver me directly into the course area inside of Samcart, right? And so right here, we've got an opportunity to come back here and become a student. And basically that, here's the examples library, essentially, that you guys see us demo here all the time, right? But someone can come down here, I just bought this product. It's not Stephanie's products. It's not mapped perfectly, but you bought content. You could download that PDF. And then here is maybe the coolest, newest thing to the Sam Cart Courses area is, Stephanie, you could showcase other stuff that you have to buy, right? This area up here is now called featured courses. Okay, so you can select 2, 3, 4 different options, services, physical goods, courses, downloads, whatever, and have them featured at the top of your student's library. And if someone owns it, they click and just dive in to go watch that content or whatever, right? But if they see something that they don't own, right, they can actually click right here, and Sam Cart is going to let them purchase using our stored credit card technology, right? So you never have to go back to another page to go buy more stuff. You just use your credit card on file, confirm that you want to add this new thing to your order, and then all of a sudden your library is going to be filled up with even more awesome content that you didn't have before, right? So every single student, we talk about the importance of having more customers, right? Every single student that you put back into the Sam Cart Courses area becomes an opportunity for you to sell even more stuff, right? Using our stored credit card technology, right? It's just the easiest e-commerce experience. That's what I talk about, right? Whether you guys need the right features, the right tools in your toolbox will change everything. Getting 2 times more customers in the door and letting those customers go spend 2 times more, right? Those are game-changing type things. And so when you have the right features in your disposal, all of a sudden you are not a one and done business. You are not where someone, you're hoping someone's going to go from, page 1 to page 11 and buy something, right? Or you're hoping someone's going to do this and remember to click the little checkbox and join your email list, right? And then go buy something. And then to buy something else, they got to go back and do it all over again, right? We're talking about creating circumstances where it is frictionless and easy as humanly possible for someone to come in and make this happen, right? Take a $33 product and turn it into $91 on average customer value, and your business will change forever overnight.
Yep. And when you triple it like that, that means you can spend more to acquire more customers. You can spend more on ads to bring in make a bigger customer list. And if you have a bigger customer list, then that's 2 of the 4x. And then you double your AOV, and now you've hit the 4x formula. So, that's how you just kind of scale your business and just keep repeating and pile more and more fuel on the fire over and over and over.
This is how our first business became 6 figures in revenue in the first year, right? This is how that 6-figure business became a 7-figure business in year 2, right? Is we did exactly the things that I'm showing you here. And it's no surprise whatsoever that, here we are years later, and this is still exactly the blueprint for Sam Cart's top sellers, people who are now doing 8 figures, even 9 figures in sales in a year, right? They're doing exactly what we're showcasing you guys here. They're just making it easy for people to come in and become customers. And then they've got features that help those people say, man, I'd love to spend more money. And it just starts pouring in. It will change absolutely everything for you guys.
Sweet. So Scott, we only have 1 takeaway for this. We usually have 2, but I think 1 is all we need because the theme is simplicity. So our 1 takeaway is the order of your offer. So Stephanie does not have an issue with the number of products she has or who she's selling it to, or the only problem that she really has is just kind of the organization of the offer. What is she putting in front of her customers during that first impression? What is she putting in front of her customers on the second impression, or on the email, the follow-up? And that's the organization part. So if you're putting too much in front of your customers, if you're giving them the food court, but you're only giving them 5 seconds to choose, you're going to overwhelm them, you're going to confuse them, and they're out. That's it. So instead, curate the experience. Choose one thing. Choose what's most important, what makes the most sense to put in front of this person. If I can only choose one thing to put in front of this person, and I've got 50 different products, what am I going to choose? And then once I've put that number 1 product, what's number 2? Then what's number 3?
Exactly. Get more people in the door. That is all that matters. Grow your customer list. Jordan, go back to that one slide that's like Instagram post, page selling same product. Like that slide right here. This is probably the most important thing that I could show you guys this entire time, right? Sorry, next one slide.
So this is what we don't want.
This is bad. Yeah, now we're looking at this is bad. This is good. Okay, one more time. This is bad. This is good. Okay, what's happening for you guys? And but
I wanted to say one thing about this. When you have 20 options on a page like this, it's a call to action. So you're asking 20 different calls to actions to the person. You're asking 20 different favors of someone, and you're overwhelming them. No one wants 20 favors in a row. So yes, we're just going to keep hammering this home, folks. Keep it simple. Social media
This is
content.
as simple as it gets, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine being able to say, hey, look, I'm talking about this product here. Go here to go buy it, right? It is just when you make it the bridge that short, that easy, right? And now, granted, I would not recommend doing what we're showing you here if you're selling something that's $5,000. You know what I mean?
No.
Like that needs a little bit bigger sales process. That needs something bigger. But what I'm saying is, if you're looking to grow your creator business, having easy to say yes offers that match up and it's just an easy process like this, and then you're also maximizing what people spend on the other end, right? That is how you turn whatever it is that you're doing. If you're doing a couple $100 a month right now in sales, okay, you are sitting on a six-figure business or more if you are willing to take what I'm showing you guys here to heart, okay? Do not let your customers, don't spend one more day letting your customers buy one thing from you, right? And then walk away. Always, always, always give them options to spend more money, right? It's the biggest difference between why Sam Cart sellers make 3 to 5 times more on average than people that sell in other places, because we are an e-commerce platform built to do exactly what we're talking about here. So keep it simple, right? Handhold your customers from finding you to finding your top selling product and buying it, and then give them easy opportunities to spend more along the way.
Perfect. All right, folks, so this is last call for questions. Scott, let's go back to that Sam Cart page and let's look at the mobile version, because let's practice what we preach. If we are saying you got to go from Instagram to this page, we'll show folks like this is made for mobile.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I'll just size it on down, right? And so, yeah, you guys can see, I mean, this is a very, very nice looking page, still super short, right? Everything is right here on mobile. Of course, if I had taken 2 more seconds, I could have turned on digital wallets so people could have Apple Pay and Google Pay. Literally, your customers can buy using their face, okay? If they've got an iPhone, they've got Android or something like that, right? Is the coolest freaking thing. And then look how nice these still look, okay? One little checkbox, beautiful designs, right? Makes it so easy for your customers to say, cool, I want to add that, and I want to add that, and I want to add that, right? Remember, not every single person's going to add everything, all right? But enough people do it that on average, you start collecting many times more revenue when you start taking this stuff for real. So all the big buttons, there's nothing hard about doing what you're doing here on a mobile device. And then the coolest piece is, of course, we go back into the Sam Cart designer. If I open up the design for this page, you can actually design this stuff for desktop or switch over to our mobile editor and edit in mobile design as well, right? And so you can rest 100% sure knowing that you have an awesome experience for both desktop and for mobile. It is an awesome freaking thing, and something that is, again, massively, massively overlooked, as the majority of all of your traffic, I know this for a fact, we have seen it in Sam Cart's database, the majority of all of your guys' traffic is coming from mobile devices. And so if you are ignoring mobile devices and not optimizing for that experience, then again, you're missing out on sales. Another way that we're going to double the amount of customers that just walk in your front door, right? Make it easy, handhold them, make sure everything looks great on mobile, make it a frictionless experience, right? Make sure you're not losing customers by not having little dumb checkboxes that require you to get on your email list, right? All that stuff is just so simple. And then you have the awesome features down here where customers can say, click, add that to my order, click, add that to my order, click, add that to my order. And then you've got a library. You got a library that's going to let you do more of the same, right? So every single student you put back here is an opportunity to go make more money, right? Passively while you are sleeping, while you are on vacation, while you are doing all these things using Sam Cart's stored credit card technology, right? There are just opportunities everywhere for you guys to be making more from every single customer that comes in your front door.
Perfect. All right, Scott, I sent you a link there. We're about to wrap up the show here, folks, but I just dropped a link in the chat, everyone, to register for the next Sam Cart Takeover. So, Scott, let me know when you got that pulled up.
Oh, it's over, baby. Just posted.
Oh, here. Oh, no, you pull it up. You pull it up on your screen. Show the folks.
Pull it up. Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just chucking it in the chat, you know?
Yeah, let's show the people what they got to do. So they go to this page. All you have to do, folks, is go to this page right here. And it should be linked in this YouTube video. It should be linked here in the chat. And you can register for just this event. You can register for all the upcoming events. All you have to do is add your email, and you will be notified when we go live every single time so you don't miss. And inside that go live invitation will be a link to the YouTube video. So never you're going to be on YouTube and like looking around, where's that Sam Cart video? All you have to do is just drop your email right there. You'll get notified and say, take me to the live event. And that's it.
Come see us, man. Come see us. We are here every single Tuesday. Let us know, what creator would you guys like to see next, right? We'd love to dive in and take a stab at how your favorite creators are monetizing. Is there somebody who's saying, how does this person make their money? Where is it coming in from, right? Let us do the dirty work for you. We will go in and check out that creator and then see where they're missing opportunities. You know what I mean? See where we can plug some holes in the boat and where we can help maximize their revenue, and everybody that is watching and is with us can take the same lessons home at the same time. So on behalf of everybody here at Samcart, thank you guys for coming out. Thanks for joining us today. Go get the right tools for your e-commerce. Make it simple for people to find you, find your products, and buy. Make it easy for them to buy more, and watch what happens. So on behalf of the entire Samcart team, I am Scott Moran. On behalf of Jordan, Anderson, and everybody else here inside of Samcart's four walls, we bid you guys an excellent Tuesday. We'll catch you guys next week.